here, which was almost caused a lot of problems because the nurses themselves, the Haitian nurses and doctors, were suffering from the quake, you know, and a lot of them didn't come back for a couple of weeks. And when they came back, then they found their hospital was almost invaded by foreigners, you know. However, with a lot of work and a lot of sympathy and a lot of respect from the foreign doctors, they managed to work together quite well. But obviously they're still suffering and their lives have changed a lot.
5, and then there's 4 in the other room, I think. And then there is one little baby in the oncology.
What problems have these children got? There.
One girl has anemia with an enlarged heart and pneumonia. Another boy, Dr. Morris, they haven't done a tuberculin skin test, but he's pretty sure they have active tuberculosis. And there's a couple others that have gastrointestinal problems, so like diarrhea, they're not eating, no fevers, they're getting antibiotics. One little baby, I think about 2 weeks old, that had an infected belly button.
And how heavy is the newborn?
That little one was born around 30 weeks, so the mother carried them not to full term. So that would be like a good month early. And she's not doing too badly. They're feeding her now. They took out her IV, and they're giving her formula through a nasogastric tube. It's a tube that goes in the nose and down to the stomach. And so hopefully over the weekend they'll be able to give her more food, and we'll just see how she's doing.
Spring break in Haiti.
It brings a different picture. So what's really going on here in Haiti is not what everybody says it is, because everybody has their own opinion about what's going on in Haiti. And right now we're driving through, and I'm just seeing how beautiful it is, you know?
This is your first time in Haiti?
This is my first time in Haiti since I've been an adult. My first time to remember, to actually experience and you know, be in the area and participate in certain. This is my first time. So this is a great experience, and I hope to continue to come. Not hope, I am. This is just the beginning of the adventure.
In any event, somebody wants to know why this camera is shaking like this.
Because we're on the bus. We're on the bus. And the roads, you know, are not like our roads in the States. So, you know, that's why. And you're trying to film at the same time. And you're standing. You have no support. But it's beautiful. The breeze, looking at the people. I mean, I'm seeing that this is a culture of hustlers, because everybody's out here doing something. Whether it's food, whether it's drinks, whether it's clothing, whatever it is, that's what I'm seeing right now.
Trying to survive.
Yes, survival instincts, everyone has.
Spring break in Haiti.
By royal decree from several plantation owners, and it was founded, as I said, by royal decree in 1759. The name croix-de-bouquet, there is in the middle of the village, there is a cross, and the Spanish would go across from this side over to what is now the Dominican side, and they would lay a bouquet of flowers at the feet of the cross to remember their loved ones. Hence, croix, meaning cross, de bouquet, okay? That's how it started. Now, the little village of Noailles, which is the area where we're going, the little village of the art sculpture, was started by a guy called George Liautaud it was started in 1953. He worked on the Haitian sugarcane company, and the Haitian sugarcane company had a railway that led from Carrefour, the end of Carrefour, right up to Saint-Marc, and he carried the sugarcane to the different sugarcane plantations. In the middle of the village where we're going, you will see a line, a railway line. And George Liautaud was working on this railway line, and he started making voodoo crosses out of the metal. And with the voodoo crosses, people would buy them and put them in the graves, on the graves and in the cemeteries. are 6 generations of metal sculpture artists, because each artist trains, has apprentices, and if they do the grunt work, which I'll tell you about, and of course if they have any artistic leaning in them at all, then they start doing their own designs. And so now, as I said, there are 6 generations of metal sculpture artists. The work is done from drums, metal drums. And what they do is they take a metal drum, they take some leaves, and they burn the leaves in the drum to get rid of any residue. They cut the drum just once, they cut it so that it's flat and long. And then with 4 chisels and a hammer, they'll have a little tiny chisel, little bigger chisel, a bigger chisel, and a big chisel, and a hammer. They hammer out the designs. What they do is they have a design in cardboard, and then from the cardboard they chalk the design onto the metal, and that's from there they start hammering out the design. There is no cutting apart from the hammer and chisel. There's no welding or
Mwen travay wap fè la we.
Spring break in Haiti.